what would you say are the main signs if a parent for a kid would be narcissistic?
I don't think, let's say a child is anyone under 13, I don't even think kids start understanding that their parents are messed up until they're around middle school or high school. Selfishness, real inattentiveness, dismissiveness, devaluing them if they don't excel at the things they want. What do you mean you don't want to go to Harvard? Or like, ugh, you want to go to that college? Like any kind of contemptuous dismissiveness of their children. That's all narcissistic parent behavior.
Wow.
Rage. Rage is a big one, and I think that's probably the one my clients have brought in most. Anger, but rage. Like that, walking on eggshells. If anyone says to me, I felt like I was always walking on eggshells around my parent, probably dealing with an antagonistic, like a narcissistic parent.
Yeah, I think I was telling you beforehand, I felt that for a part of my life, and then things started to shift. But I've definitely walked on eggshells for many relationships in the past, which makes me be like, why did I jump into different relationships where I felt that way? Which maybe I hadn't learned to heal the past yet.
But you didn't jump into a relationship.
I didn't feel that in the beginning.
You didn't feel it at the beginning.
But it was like 6 to 12 months later when I was
justified.
Then I justified, oh, let's just get back to where it was.
One of the I would say your greatest vulnerability, quite frankly, to narcissistic relationships is your history as an athlete. And a lot of that is because for any gifted athlete, all you needed to do was work harder. You just had to go to the gym or had to run or do whatever it was you needed to do. It just meant more reps.
Yes.
There was always a way to make it better. You're gonna do the Sunday workout. You're gonna go to the gym at 4 a.m.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah,
and so the more you had this belief, you got better and you were in control. So the belief is you could extend that to anyone. I just gotta talk to them harder. I'm gonna be more clear. I'm gonna
more
make
loving,
this work.
More present,
I'm gonna be more loving.
giving.
Everything becomes a workout.
Oh my gosh, this is what I did in the last 10 years. In every relationship for the last 10 years. And I remember just being like, never felt enough. And it was always draining to give. It was never enough what I gave. There was always something wrong with me. There was always something to pick at.
Yep.
And they never wanted to go to therapy with me. It was funny because I was like, what man, I don't want to generalize, but I was like, I'm a guy who wants to go to therapy and get feedback from I'm not perfect. Give me feedback. Tell me how to improve because I'm an athlete, right? I'm like, I want to improve. And they never wanted to. I was just like, I think women would kill for this, for a guy who wanted to go to therapy with them.
Not a narcissistic woman.
Oh my gosh.
But that idea of surrender is kind of actually the opposite of what an athlete is conditioned to become, right? And that's really the core of the narcissistic relationship. It's a sense of surrender. I'm not engaging with this. I'm not doing this. It doesn't work. And then you just fold it and step away.